What is it about the modern woman that rubs you the wrong way? And please refrain from giving me an answer that applied to how life was 50,000 years ago. Like today in 2023, what about the modern woman rubs you the wrong way?
I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you want a woman to bring something to the table, go to IHOP. Go to the restaurant where you can tip her, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Look, I know I told you guys that I taste my coochie juice to see if I'm healthy.
Damn.
What is it about the modern woman that rubs you the wrong way?
Why didn't you marry the man you chose to have a child with?
He wasn't good enough for me.
Well, then okay. So what I need you to understand, on the open dating market, you come into the open dating market with a baby from a man you say wasn't good enough for you. To us, to men like myself, to men with good sense, that would says she is a poor judge of character because she gave a man the highest honor a woman can give any man on the planet, a child. And then she gave a man who wasn't good enough for her a baby. Sorry, ma'am. Don't get upset because
I agree with that.
But if you agree with it, then understand
I agree
there's
with
a
that
reason.
part, but I also want to say that I'm allowed to make poor judgments in
Yes,
my life because
you are. But you are. Stop. No, yeah, you are. But we don't have. But understand something. Listen. You are, but the world does not owe you understanding.
What is it about the modern woman that rubs you the wrong way?
How long have you been married?
I've been married for 3 years.
Okay. How many children? How many children y'all got?
We have 2.
Okay. How many children you got outside of that?
Okay. And when I got with him, I had 4.
Why did you assume she had kids outside
By how many different men?
3.
See, this is a prime example. She found her a man. She got her husband now.
No, she didn't find no husband. That ain't no husband.
She found her fool.
That ain't no husband.
Hold on. So what you mean I found a fool?
That is not right.
Found a sucker.
Okay, so
Found a sucker. And a sucker is born every day.
What is it about the modern woman that rubs you the wrong way?
What about you, Chicago?
Well, as I hear everyone's answer, I don't know if it's really that it makes us special, but I think it just makes us good people if we have good hearts.
You're not really answering the question. I'm asking like what makes you special.
Well, I'm saying these are qualities of mine as well. So I have a good heart, I have a good personality, but like that's similar to what other people are saying. So is that really making me special, or it's just making me a good person?
Okay. So you're agreeing with pretty much everyone here. So maybe you're realizing you're not that special if you have the same answers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to just say it like that, but
that's what you said.
I think we're all special.
But you're not if you all have the same answer. That by definition means you're not special. Special is unique. Special is different.
Is it by definition?
If everybody's special, nobody's special. The word is meaningless if everybody applies.
Or they're special in their own way.
A lot in the beginning. Then I ended up leaving him. He cheated once and I couldn't get over it. And I haven't been able to get a solid relationship since then.
Child with him and then a child after him.
The child after him was like a revenge thing. I was upset. Yeah.
Okay, right.
And I had a child by his cousin.
Oh, Jesus.
My question is, I'm trying not to be salty towards like all men. And I'm trying
Why should you be salty? I mean, ma'am, no disrespect, but what you just said is you told a story where you were a young woman dealing with a man. And for 10 years, you were fucking around. He cheats one time.
No, not the whole 10 years.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 10 years, 3 years, 5 years, you were cheating a lot.
Yeah.
He cheats one time, then you decide to get salty and leave. And then on the way out, you screw his cousin and have a baby with him.
But it's not like his blood.
And I'm just getting the story right, man.
What is it about the modern woman that rubs you the wrong way?
Easier, but you're handling it worse. Your grandmother, your great-grandmother actually could work with a black man with more trauma.
Because they understood that the black woman and the black man are on the same side. Now that we are all free and independent and we could do whatever we want to, why would we seek to, be one with the black man. We even think that being
Thank you. Clip it, slice it, put it on World Star. She said it, not me. Now that you're independent, you
We
don't
don't
need to
have
be with.
trust.
There you go.
We don't
there
have
you
trust
go.
in the
And
black
there,
man.
and there
We
you
don't.
go. And there you go. There you go, black man. There it is. She's finally got one to say it.
build businesses with us.
Your
Help us not
grandmothers and your grandmothers and your great grandmothers had more trauma and more stress and did it better. They have exponentially less and are handling it worse.
Oh, have you heard of Passport Bros?
What is a passport?
Okay, Passport Bros are men that are so fed up with Western women because we're all apparently so woke and so terrible, and Western women don't want to be wives, that they are now going to other countries to find wives. Wife material.
That's like which countries?
Southeast Asia, the Philippines, the Dominican Republic.
So it's like
where-
the opposite of the mail order bride.
Yes,
They're like-
exactly.
Okay.
So a lot of these men get remote jobs. And so they go there and they live in these countries and then they meet these women. And then women in the Western world, specifically the United States, are so pissed off about it. And they're like, you're going to all these countries where these women don't even know how to speak English. They can't even read. They're so uneducated. And then the men like film themselves with these women and like show themselves on dates. And the women are so elegant and they're so well spoken and they're so traditional. And they're like, look at these women. Yeah, Passport Bros. Because Western women are so bad.
Did not know about that.
Yeah.
What is it about the modern woman that rubs you the wrong way?
The Western woman, the American woman, from a standpoint of marriage and family, this is the worst place in the world to choose a wife. Not only the worst place in the world, it's the worst place in the annals of history to choose a wife. Attention to a woman is like crack cocaine. And so she's seeing these things on the internet, and she's got guys in her DM, and they're giving her a false idea of their value. Male attention is monopoly money. Because when you hit 35, and that attention starts to go away and you start looking for men, the kind of men you want, now you're competing with the younger, hotter, more fertile girl. There's a reason that the creator starts, you start to lose your eggs, in the mid-30s? I have daughters. My youngest daughter just graduated from college. She's 22. My advice to them, find the best man you can at your youngest age and settle down with him.
And if that man is 40 years old, you'd be okay with it?
40?
Yeah.
As long as he can provide for her and she loves her, he's going to treat her right, absolutely. As long as they're an adult. It's okay for an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old to have sex and put it all out on the internet. She's old enough to do that. She's old enough to be in a relationship. It's always from tradition, and you go to other countries, the same thing. You find younger women with older men because the older man is more seasoned.
What is it about the modern woman that rubs you the wrong way?
I don't like the fact that we feel like we got to talk to our women in such a sugar and spice and everything nice when we are in a crisis. 1 in 4 will marry. 80% of children born out of wedlock. And you're coming to me with the same liberal, weak-wristed bullshit. Be nicer. Say it honeyed. Say it sweet. That ain't got us nothing. We need some good old-fashioned truth-telling.
But this generation of women aren't receiving.
Holy shit, you're still going.
Based off of the conversations that I have with the women that detest the content.
Are they over 30?
Yes.
Do they tend to be overweight?
Some.
Any of them have children out of wedlock?
They all do. I got you.
Any of them college graduates?
I got you. I see where you're going.
Oh, checkmate.
There is a place like no place on earth. Some say to survive it, you need to be as mad as a hatter.